Hello everyone, this is my reaction to yesterday's ISC, how we work a level design.
It is more than the sum of all of its pieces. You can't just kind of speed level design a forest log cabin. That's not enough. Like, what is the player doing there? What does it mean? Why does this thing exist in this space? What can the player do as well?
I find this very interesting because this is actually my main critic point of level design in Star Citizen. If you design something, the first thought should be, what is its purpose? What does it accomplish? Then you start designing it, but when it comes to Star Citizen, the first and only thought always is, how can we make it look cool? Function plays no role, purpose plays no role. CIG is putting outposts in the middle of nowhere. We have outposts even on moons without a breathable atmosphere, and you don't even have any room to shelter.
And this is very important for us. We really focus on this kind of stuff, and we make sure that anything you interact with within the environment, you can see as clear as possible.
No, it's not as clear as possible. A game should have dark areas, that's totally fine. But why are ship interiors so dark? Why are interiors of buildings so dark? What's going on with the light levels in Star Citizen?
We make sure that you're not going always on a straight line. We make sure that you're not spending 2 hours walking from one space to the other.
Do you understand that you just contradicted yourself? Layouts in Star Citizen in year 12 are still terrible. We have artificial zigzag ways, for example, when you go from habitation area in Lorville to the metro. And of course, stairs. CIG is throwing stairs at us like candy, even in floating spaceports or in space stations, where one would have total freedom of architecture. Heck, we have stairs at the exit of the clinic. In Orison Spaceport, a floating spaceport, we have stairs with 5 steps down, then we have a zigzag way, and then we have stairs with 5 steps up. In real life, architects avoid stairs like the plague, except for changing floors or to separate an area, for example a dining area. Where it would count, stairs to bypass elevators, no stairs to be found in Star Citizen.
Clustering means that you start bringing objects together to create something a bit more natural.
If your goal is to make something look a bit more natural, you pretty much fail because nothing in Star Citizen looks natural. Like I mentioned, the first thought should always be, what's the purpose of the thing I want to design? But no, CIG is just throwing things together without rhyme or reason. For example, at those outposts you are seeing right now, we have cranes that don't have any access. There is no ladder, there is no elevator, you cannot go up the crane. What's the point? Just set dressing to make it look cool. And what about the new personal hangars we are getting soon? There's a ship elevator that brings your ship up, but there is no railing protecting you from falling down. There's just a hologram. How is this supposed to be acceptable architecture? Or what about bunkers? All bunkers have the same layout, no matter on what moon or planet you are doing a bunker mission. CIG cannot even be bothered to give us like 5, 10, 20 different bunker layouts. Even a low-budget game, like for example 7 Days to Die, has hundreds of POIs, points of interest.
And once you've landed your ship, you are no more than a short walk away from the main reason you've arrived at this outpost, which is to trade. We want to encourage the use of ground vehicles to be able to pick up your cargo that you bought from this place, load up your little Drake mule, drive it over to your ship, load that ship, and then fly out with your goods.
I don't believe these are your own words. You are just reading text from a teleprompter marketing has prepared. Yeah, sure, I use a mule to transport one SCU crate back and forth to my ship. Mule was introduced to move cargo, well, one SCU crate at the front, one at the rear. But now we have magical handheld tractor beams, no one needs a mule anymore. So let's construct a use case, yeah! I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye, auf Wiedersehen! Let's check out the fantastic physics we have in year 12. Look at those knocks. best physics in any game ever. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.